Good morning, everyone. It's Tess, and today is tip 53. And today's tip's not such a fun one for me. I'm calling today Hard Stop, Reroute Course, Adjust Navigation, and Resume. So this is probably very obvious why I'm saying this. I woke up this morning, and today is my group, and I'm up 0.8. And the sad part is I was 0.01 last week from getting into a new decade. So I have to think, and today I kind of got up and I looked at my calendar because, like I said, I weigh myself every day, and I kind of looked for a pattern because I'm an accountant. I tend to love patterns. Hey, that grows up on the tree. But anyways, I was looking for patterns and I was trying to figure out what went wrong. And I know I've talked about this, I'm in busy season, there's a lot of stress involved, I've had lots of different medical appointments lately, and I don't want to make excuses, I'm just trying to recognize a pattern. And I started to fall into the woe is me, I feel sad, and I let some of my habits go. And so when I went back and I looked, busy season starts for me in January, I really haven't had big weight loss since January. And when I looked at the calendar, there's a very obvious reason why. I probably should have looked at it sooner. I actually kind of let my habits slip for part of the week, and not big slips, because I am accountable every week. So I would rein it in, and I was moving forward, but it was up and down, up and down, up and down, kind of staying on the same line. Well, I fell into the, I'm sad, this is busy season, it's not fun. I stopped fasting in the morning all the way till noon, and I eat my green smoothie most of the time, but there are days that I don't. And what I also realized is that even though I'm not eating bad foods, I tend to be grabbing a handful of nuts every time I go into the kitchen. So today I looked at my pattern, and I went back to January, and I saw that I am doing this up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Now that I have to face my group and tell them that I didn't get into the next decade this week, what am I going to do about it? So I reviewed where I was at. That's the past. I cannot live in the past, because if I live in the past, I'm going to end up making bad decisions going forward, because it makes me feel bad. So I got to start today. What am I going to do different? All right. I know my busy season is this close to being over. I have to get my filings out by March 1st. So I am this close. I almost made it. But I'm going to fast. I decided that this picture is going on my fridge. This is where I was 2 weeks before surgery. So I'm going to put that on my fridge to remind myself, because I keep the nuts in the fridge. I don't eat enough of them, and they get that old taste if I don't keep them frozen or cold. So that's going on the fridge to remind myself that I am fasting until noon today. My green smoothie ingredients are all together, so I'll grab them. And I'm going to fast at least as long as I possibly can today, unless I start to feel queasy or something, and then I'll eat my smoothie first. But I'm going to try, I know I can easily go till noon. Then I am going to make sure that I'm following my patterns. The other thing I recognized is we've had cold weather here. So my mom and I, there for a while, when the weather was good, we were walking 4 miles several times a week. Well, my exercise has been limited to getting some steps in when my brain starts to slow down. But I haven't even been doing it on the hour because I've gotten so consumed in the job. So I guess what I want to say is that even though I have made a lot of changes, I saw by looking back that those habits are still ingrained. And the best gift I can give myself is to be able to recognize faster and adjust faster. This is kind of critical, because if I don't grab a hold right now and make adjustments, I could easily let a pound, and 0.8 is pretty darn close to a pound, I could let that turn into 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds. And the further I get away from success, the easier it is to completely fall off the wagon. So really the best thing any of us can do is, the past is gone. It's over. It's completely done. We can't dwell. We can't live there. It's done. Where am I right now today? Where am I? What are we going to do to be different? I'm going to fast until noon. I'm going to make sure my green smoothie is first up, because that is a nutritional boost to my body, because it's about living. It's about living. It's not about eating. Not anymore. And then I'm going to increase exercise. And the cool thing is, I know that in the next couple days, I'm over the biggest hump of what my year end is. Our weather is starting to warm up today, getting the walking back in, like outdoor walking for multiple miles. I can add that back in. And I can grab on now. I can hard stop. I can reroute my course. I can make adjustments as needed, and I can resume my path. And the good thing is I grabbed a hold of being cocky and going, hey, see, look, I made it through busy season and it didn't affect me, until I looked at the calendar today and said, yeah, it kind of did affect you. It's just that the impact was less than it has been in past years. So the habit's still there. I just have to recognize it's still there, and I have to keep putting better behaviors in until I cement it permanently. The past is over. It's done. Hard stop. I just have to adjust and decide how I'm going to move forward right now. And the best gift we can give ourselves is to evaluate. Again, I said, if you cannot weigh yourself every day because it derails you, then don't. But I am simply using it as a tool to keep myself accountable. And today I was kind of grateful for it, because I was able to recognize that although I don't have as horrible of a, I still have those old habits that I have to break. I've kept them in rein better, but I still have to break them, because I saw that little up and down, up and down, up and down. And I've got to learn to grab a hold quicker and adjust faster. So I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, Ying. And thank you for listening. And together we're going to all make changes. I weigh every 2 months. And that's where I think everybody has to make the changes. For me, this was because I'm that accounting number person. Looking at the calendar let me identify a pattern today, and I'm like, oh, this is what happened. I went back to that. I'm not even going to say an organization name, but I did community weight loss programs. You go weigh in, and then you go have a celebration meal, and then you're working to get rid of it all the next week. In my own little way, I kind of have done that, and I need to undo it. The other thing I'm going to do is, these are my my vision boards, and I am going to post those by my desk, because I want to remember what this journey is. And oh, I didn't turn it around. And I actually put together this picture of I found a person at Healthy BMI, and I pasted my head on it. So I'm going to use those tools just to remind me of where my journey's headed. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.